Everything feels good after a win, doesn't it? Hey, let's take a live look outside tonight as we officially kick off the holiday week. Just a beautiful look at downtown Indianapolis this evening. Of course, with travel and last-minute shopping and all of the holiday things, a lot of us will unfortunately be dodging some raindrops, not snowfall, as we head into Christmas. So Matt's timing out what we can expect, how many days we're going to see rain. Sure. It's not every day, is it?
Not every day. It's kind of every other day.
All right.
A little rain, then take a break, a little bit more rain. The first round of rain is probably the most interesting one. That comes tomorrow morning because a few of us could get a little bit of freezing drizzle. It's not an ice storm, but I want to show you kind of what we're thinking tomorrow morning. There could be a couple isolated slick spots, but right now we're mostly clear. Clouds will increase overnight tonight, but we are slipping below freezing. Here's the problem. We've got some light rain showers coming up for tomorrow morning, but as temperatures are going to be at their coldest in the morning tomorrow, as the rain comes in, there could be a couple drops that try to freeze, especially west of Indianapolis. By the time the rain is getting to Indy, I think it's about 9, 10, 11 o'clock, we'll warm back up. It's just this brief little period west of Indy, even generally west of Brownsburg, west of Avon. We're talking about Danville, Greencastle, Crawfordsville. Right now we're dry. You do see a couple snowflakes trying to spit out some of the clouds way up to the north. Most of those evaporating. We've got winter weather advisories for ice potential in northern Indiana. That's where it's going to be the worst. But there could be some very light icing west of Indy. We're going to take some time to go through the rain and ice zones and let you know what we can expect throughout your Monday. Jenny.
Matt, thank you. Tonight, a man is dead and a woman injured after this house fire you see here. It was near Greenfield. The fire department says it's still unclear how this morning's fire started. You can see the intense flames there. Our Anna Chalker talked with the fire chief about the investigation so far.
In this video sent to 13 News, you could see people stand in disbelief as a fire engulfs their neighbor's house. A fire crews battled for almost 10 hours.
We had to do extensive overhaul to make sure the fire was out.
Around 12:30 Sunday morning, Greenfield firefighters were called to this Maxwell home. When they arrived, they were met with a growing fire that destroyed the inside, garage, and even a car. Firefighters also found a man and woman inside. The woman got out and was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, but the man died. A neighbor I spoke with off camera says when he smelled the fire early Sunday morning, he jumped right in, working to save the couple inside the house. And he tells us they've lived here for years and were always kind to their neighbors.
Tragedy knows no season, and it's definitely heartbreaking for the family, and our prayers go out to them for that.
Chief Jason Horning says as his department continues their investigation, several community members have stepped up to help.
We have so many caring people in this community, and even though they may not work for the police department or the fire department, when they see a tragedy strike, people start lining up and they're ready to help.
Helping a family who's lost so much before the holidays. In Maxwell, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
And we're told one firefighter had minor injuries from fighting that fire, but they were released from the hospital this morning. Unfortunately, though, that was not the only deadly fire in central Indiana today. A man died this morning in a fire in Alexandria. That's in Madison County, north of Anderson. When firefighters got to Marion Avenue on this scene, they found smoke and flames coming from a modular home. The person who called 911 told dispatchers someone was trapped in a back bedroom. When firefighters reached that room, they say the man was already dead inside. 4 other people were able to get out of this home. They were taken to the hospital for evaluation. 2 firefighters also had minor injuries. There is concern in Columbus tonight over apartments that are set to be built near the city's downtown. Rubicon Development out of Bloomington is building the 5-story apartment complex, and some neighbors are worried about its impact on the look of their community. This apartment complex is set to hold 120 apartments plus a parking garage. It's about a block from the historic district in Columbus. The mayor says it's meant to address housing needs in Columbus after a recent study showing the need for housing.
What we found out in Columbus is that we have a deficit in housing, and so it's a simple supply and demand thing. So the more supply there is in the market, then that drives the prices down. And so the intent here is, being consistent with our comprehensive plan, the recent housing study, and the desire to activate our downtown.
We would love to see some aging in place housing component downtown so that, folks can age downtown on a single story, that they can, have something affordable as well.
The city says they did host multiple public meetings about this project. Several hundred local families today got their Christmas wishes filled. Barnes United Methodist Church hosted a Christmas giveaway for children and their families today. Gifts and groceries, too. Senior Pastor Charles Harrison says it's important to him to serve the community all year long.
When we know that a lot of the people that we service at the church also have a lot of quality of life issues. So as a part of the Christmas, we also want to help address that.
This is definitely a community-wide effort. Donations for this event came in from the church, from local businesses, other churches, and the Lilly Foundation. All right, still ahead tonight at 6. Are you making cookies for Christmas? Well, your holiday baking may have just gotten more expensive. Why the price of eggs is up again. That's next. And later, the suspect in the murder of a healthcare CEO is now in federal custody. The big step in this case set for tomorrow. Still ahead.